Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alice and this is English with Alice B, where you can come to learn English in a clear and simple way without the stress. So a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video on the present simple and the present continuous. And in that video, which you can find here, I talk about how we can use these tenses to talk about the future. Someone commented asking, well, how do we use will and going to instead? Aren't they the ones that we should use? The short answer is yes, we do use will and going to when talking about the future. But there is a difference between them, and this is something really subtle, okay? So it's not super obvious. It's a little bit difficult for some of my students to understand. So imagine you are making plans with a friend. Would you say, I will see you later, or I'm going to see you later? Which one is correct? Well, the truth is, it depends. Many students just use will. Will is the favorite when talking about the future because it's the easiest to deal with, it's the easiest to manage. Will doesn't change for anybody. I will go, you will go, she will go, they will go, everybody will go. Making it negative is really easy. I will not go, you will not go, they will not go. And if you use will, everybody understands that you are talking about a future action. If you use will and then a verb, it is clear. You are not talking about something in the past or the present. You are automatically talking about the future. So, because it's the easiest to use and because it needs no changes, it's very easy to see why people always want to use will when talking about the future. But it's not always correct. Be going to is a very popular way to talk about the future as well. And in fact, this is, I would say, the second favorite. I am going to do something. I am going to go somewhere. She is going to talk to me. When I'm dealing with students, when I'm asking them about their future plans, I often hear will, and then I often hear to be going to. But students don't really understand exactly when to use which one. The difference is not about time. Both of these are used to talk about the future. The difference is about when the decision was made, or is it evident that something will or is going to happen? Confused? I'm sure. But don't worry, today we are going to break it down and analyze it in some detail. Let's talk English. So we'll start with will. And there's a number of situations in which we use will. The first one we'll come to is a decision made now at the moment of speaking. Let's imagine, for example, my phone rings. Oh, I will answer it. I will answer it. This is a spontaneous decision. I'm reacting to the phone ringing. I didn't plan this before. I decided now. Something happened. Oh, I will respond a spontaneous decision. Or imagine someone says to me, I'm really tired. I might respond, oh, okay, I'll make some coffee. I will make some coffee. Again, a decision made in the moment of speaking. I didn't plan to make the coffee. I didn't decide this yesterday. I am reacting to my friend saying, I'm really tired. So I will make some coffee. I will help you. I will call her. I'll do it later. I won't tell anyone. These are all responses and these are all decisions made in the moment. So the second use of will is for offers. This could be sort of mixed with spontaneous decisions if you are, in fact, reacting to something. But when we make offers, when we make promises, we tend to use will. I promise I will take you to the park next weekend. I promise you I won't forget. I'll help you with your homework. I'll carry that for you. Now, will can be used for predictions as well. However, in certain circumstances, we use will when making a prediction when the prediction is based on opinion or feeling and there's not a lot of evidence. If I said, for example, she will probably pass the exam, I'm speaking from my heart, from my opinion. I think or I hope she will pass the exam, but I don't have any evidence right now. We don't know the result right now. Another example is, I think England will win the World Cup. I know it's not very likely, but a girl can hope. So I don't have any evidence for this. The tournament has not even started yet. We haven't seen anybody play. There's no evidence now that I can point to and say, look, it is clear England will win. No, I'm speaking from my opinion, or it's what I hope, or it's what I believe will happen. England will win the World Cup. But at the moment that I'm saying this, there is no evidence. And I think it will rain tomorrow. I'm not looking at the weather forecast. I'm not looking at anything that may give me evidence. I'm just saying, I think it will rain tomorrow. So again, I'll just give you another page, guys. Feel free to pause if you would like to take screenshots, take notes. As I said earlier in the video, will is really easy because it doesn't change for anyone. I will eat, you will eat, she will eat, we will eat, they will eat. Making it negative is really easy as well. We just put not after will and before the main verb. I will not eat, you will not eat. It's important to note that in spoken English, we often say won't. This becomes won't. If you want to ask a question, we have to have inversion. That means will changes place with the subject. Will you eat? Will they eat? We use will to talk about decisions made at the moment of speaking, quick reactions and spontaneous decisions, promises and offers, and for predictions made without evidence. Predictions made based on our opinions or our feelings. So let's compare this to going to. And the first example I'd like to come to with this is England is going to win the World Cup. So let's imagine a different scenario. It's the World Cup final, and England are in the final, and we are winning. The score is 5-1 to England, and there are 2 minutes left of the game. Now we have some evidence. This is no longer just a prediction based on my feelings or my opinions. I can see England 5, the other team 1. 2 minutes left of the game. It's clear England is going to win. England is going to win. This is not like my example before when I said, oh, I think England will win. This is coming from another moment when we have no evidence. Let's come back to my example about rain. Before I told you, I think it will rain tomorrow. I don't have evidence, I don't have any proof, just I think it will rain tomorrow. Now imagine I look outside and I see the sky is dark and I can feel the wind changing and I can say, it's going to rain. Now it's going to rain. Why? Because I have evidence in the present. I have something clear that indicates to me that it is going to rain. Another use of going to is when we are talking about future plans, but plans that we made before the moment of speaking. It is not spontaneous. It is not now, like we did with Will. These plans were made an hour ago, yesterday, a week ago. For example, I'm going to start the gym next week. This is not a spontaneous decision. This is not something I decided now. This is something I've thought about, programmed. I bought a gym membership, and next week I am going to start the gym. This is my strong intention. We are going to visit Rome in May. Again, my partner and I, we had this conversation before the moment of speaking, and we decided that we are going to visit Rome in May. This is not a spontaneous decision. And I'm going to call her later. Again, I'm not reacting to something. This is not spontaneous. I've made my plan for the day. I'm working until 5, then I'm going to the gym, and after I'm going to call her. This is an established plan. Let's make another comparison. Let's imagine I'm with my friend and she tells me, "Oh, I'm hungry." If I were to just react and make a spontaneous decision, I could say, "Oh, okay, I will cook for you. I will cook for you." If instead the same friend says, "Alice, what are you doing tonight?" I could say, "I'm going to cook. This was a plan that was already made. I decided this morning, or I decided yesterday." So, a quick summary of going to. We use going to talk about predictions made with evidence or plans and intentions made before the moment of speaking. With going to, we have to remember what comes before it is the verb to be. So this changes depending on who you're talking about. I am going to, but you are going to. He or she is going to. We are going to, and they are going to. To make it negative, we have to use not. We have to put this after the verb to be. Again, in spoken English, we often tend to contract these. So I'm not going to, you're not going to, or you aren't going to. She isn't going to, they, we aren't going to. And we use going to talk about plans and intentions that were made before the moment of speaking, and predictions based on evidence. We have some type of proof or evidence or clear sign that something is going to happen. And that is all. Remember, if you'd like more time with those pages with the explanations, you can go back, you can take notes, you can take screenshots. I hope I've given you a good enough explanation and cleared up any confusion you may have had. As always, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.